All right, we are officially live.
Hello.
It has only taken us an hour and a half. To get situated.
You're so full of it.
I am not full of it. We have sat down. We have rearranged computer screens. We have rearranged microphones. We have rearranged my desk. We have rearranged the hats on our head.
I have touched nothing except the microphone.
Stop playing with the microphone.
Okay. Hey, everybody.
So I like Super Dave. He's going to mow his grass, but now he says he can wait, right? Of course he can wait. I'm sure it's not going to rain. There's not a chance it's going to rain at all, is there? So who all we got in here? Brandon, Jeff. We got two Jeffs, Wilford, Joel, Robert. Red Dog was in here. I seen him earlier. Red Dog sent us some more cool stuff.
Oh, yeah?
That man is a gift horse. Is that right? Did I say it right?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard that before.
But... I think I might just made that up.
I think you did.
I promise, Red Dog. I mean that in the best possible way. But yeah, it rained off and on here most of the day. One thing that my lovely wife don't know is...
It didn't rain here.
It did too.
Not at Derby?
Yeah, it did.
Where have you been?
Here in Derby where it rained. Officer Hoover pulled me over and gave me a full DOT inspection in the rain.
Okay, but you weren't in Derby.
Yes, we were. I promise you.
Like at what time of day did that happen?
About 2 o'clock.
No.
Jeff said he stopped past the Derby Market. Awesome, Jeff. Hopefully you found anything in there. Jeff, are you from around here? So you guys that don't know, if you do swing through this area, if you guys do swing through this area, the Derby Market does have some logger weight and Dirt Perfect stuff in stock down there. So
yeah, I got to restock that. They're about out there.
Joy, how are you? Hopefully you're doing good this evening, David. We don't really have anything to talk about. We'd figure we'd just Indy, Jeff's from Indy, so he's about 3 hours away from us.
Jeff wants to know, is Miss Dirt Perfect getting a camper?
Well, no.
Technically,
no.
There's some decisions that we've made, though, about that.
But we're not getting a camper.
Okay, we are not getting a camper. You want to tell them what we are getting?
We got a new dog. Did you tell them about the new dog we got?
That's not where I was going with
I know it's not, but I'm going to sidetrack you.
Well, we got a new dog.
We did get a new dog. We got a new old dog.
Yeah.
We got an old new to us dog.
Yeah. We got a 7-year-old black lab, which if anybody watched Captain Kleeman's live the other day changing tires, both dogs were in his video.
I watched it. So anyways, yeah, Captain Kleeman, we got this new dog. It's actually Mr. Millennial's dog, or
yes.
NYA Millennial's dog. He was going to get rid of it, and it got ran over as a pup, so it hops around as a tripod.
Poor thing, just like when he walks.
It's about 7 years old. And so we decided Maggie needed a playmate. It was pretty rough the first day we had the dog here, but I would say the first 2 days they did nothing but run circles. Oh my goodness! So Miss SOT's on here. I was on Miss SOT's channel last night. I know. Do you even know I did a live with them?
No, I didn't even know they were live. No.
Yeah, I was on there for a little bit.
That's why you were out here so long. You and the kids were watching a movie.
Don, Billy, Hamiltonville Farms. How about you, Hank? What's up, buddy? Hopefully everything's good down in Florida. I wish Hank was closer because I'd go down there and give him a hand on that bulldozer. He's getting her done, but I see him on the struggle bus from day to day. So Lefty's Garden, how you guys doing? So last night on SOT Metalworks' live, you, Mrs. Dirt Perfect, and SOT Metalworks Jr. are tied in subscribers.
Oh, yeah?
So they created a chart to see who can reach 5,000 subscribers first.
Oh, dang.
But they put rules on this, and they told me...
What are the rules?
The rules is if I shout out your channel, I have to shout out their channel.
Oh, that seems fair. That's fair.
So...
Okay, so shout them out.
In the link in the description of this live feed, there is a link to SOT Metalworks channel, and there is a link to Mrs. Dirt Perfect's channel. Choose wisely which one you subscribe to. I'll leave it at that. So.
Or both. So what happens? Who reaches that first?
You get a sticker. I don't know. I think it's just for fun and games.
Oh,
so
I know that, but there's got to be a. Sorry.
Yeah, you're noisy over there. Today Miss Dirt Perfect is ahead already.
That's what I was just looking at.
Oh, she was over. Scheming. Steven just got him a Dirt Perfect hat last night. Awesome. If you guys want any cool Dirt Perfect gear, you can find that at Check that out.
Oh,
Fancy stuff.
nice.
DirtPerfect1.com.
Okay, get our comments back, please.
Oh my goodness. You guys are so needy.
Okay, so yes, we got a new dog. His name is Deke. He's getting along great with Maggie. Oh, Captain said is the prize a fire pit.
Captain buddy. Your rental may have just went up on that machine.
I like where your head is at there. So update, the title of this live is Camper and Fire Pit Update. We do not have a camper and we do not have a fire pit. But let's update them on the camper situation. How about that? We are turning the white minivan into a camper.
You're turning my man van into a camper. Now let's rephrase.
We're gonna have a vamper.
Let's rephrase. It is not me doing this work.
No.
You have struck a deal with another YouTuber.
Yes, Mr. Officer
Handyman
Hoover.
Service says super sticker. I like it.
Whoop,
I like it. Appreciate it. So anyways, Dig Nation, how are you doing? So the plan is you have struck a deal with which YouTuber?
Officer Hoover.
Officer Hoover.
He is going to be helping me on this whole, actually not helping me. He is going to be building and transforming the beautiful white minivan into a lovely camper that me and the kids can be just driving all over the place. It's going to be the coolest thing ever.
What are you going to call it?
It's our vamper.
A vamper.
A van and a camper.
Vamper.
A vamper.
That
It's got to have a cool name too. I mean, I need the first name.
So here's the deal. I told her as
cool.
long as I don't have to touch this thing and you can do it for less than $3,000, have fun. So I'm out of it. I am out of it.
Yes.
Farmer Chris says you need to put the minivan on Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan will not be a camper in any way, shape, or form, period. Farmer Chris.
It's going to be the coolest thing ever. That's all I know.
So if you guys, I'm sure Officer Hoover has a channel. It's called DOT Bear Woodworking.
Yes.
If you, Matt says he's going to check out your channel by, you actually do have some decent videos on there. I'll give you credit on a few.
Yeah. Well, the location of the vamper build is not near me, but I bet there's going to be some videos taken.
Yeah. So
you need to follow him.
Yeah, you need to follow Officer Hoover's channel, which is DOT Bear Woodworking, and I'm sure he'll be doing a whole series of videos on building Mrs. Dirt Perfect a
Mrs.
vamper.
Dirt Perfect is not out of control. It is going to be the coolest thing ever. I guarantee.
Muddy
it.
Feet TV wants to know that the van does have the big V6 in it. It is the 3.6. The van has got almost 300,000 miles on it, but it's still dependable. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, it's better than nothing, so we're gonna try it, and it's gonna be cool, and nobody's gonna have one like us.
Well, there's one thing for sure about that: nobody have one like us. So
it's gonna be cool.
Somebody's sneaking.
Somebody's here. They said.
It's Chris. He's wanting his shirt going, so I can get it off the table.
Get those 2 hoodies off the counter.
They're red and gray ones?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kiddos. That's why we got kiddos, so they can take care of our dirty work for us. Jeff, it is not a Chrysler. It's a Toyota.
Toyota Sienna.
Toyota. So are we gonna there
was a deal in the whole him buying a new truck. Is that what that conversation was up there? Something.
So you want to tell how I about got divorced? Timing belt, local crew. We've got the timing belt where we replaced that timing belt religiously, $150K, and it just got replaced.
Boo hoo. Hot Rod don't like our vamper idea.
We just got it replaced a little while back. DC, man, in there with the link. I appreciate that. That's a link in the description right there where you guys can go get you some Dirt Perfect stuff. We do have a lot of stuff back in stock. We kind of got caught up off the camera. Ian Coleman, he's the one that just found all of our goodies for us for Lieutenant Dan's. Hopefully you're doing good this evening.
Cool.
Woodworking metals.
Oh, look, camper fun, not the Pepsi fun.
She's gonna need a few more of that, but at least you're on the right track. So
hey, the school bus idea, that would be totally cool. I would totally do that too.
Hubert, you said that the coupler was wobbling on the 304. It's been doing it since I had it new, buddy. Still makes money every day. Don't really give a crap. I've covered that very well on a lot of videos in the past. It is what it is. It's a mechanical coupler. It's not spring assist. It's going to wobble. The machine still runs great. Bills out the same. Customers don't complain. We just keep on hammering down, buddy. That's the way the 120 was for years and years and years, and I'm sure it'll get that way again. Andy wants to know if we ship to England. Email the website. Maybe. I'm going to leave it at that. Maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, the van was your personal vehicle for years.
Yes.
And actually, I think you still like the van better than.
I like how my new car drives.
Robert wants to know if we were high school sweethearts.
Nope.
Should we let the cat out of the bag that we weren't even in high school at the same time?
We were not. I was in junior high, guys, when this guy was a senior. So don't
make it sound that bad. You were in 8th grade.
That's junior high.
I know it's junior high. We did go to different high schools.
We went to different schools. We didn't know each other till after I graduated.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all good. So
hey, this year though, we will have been together for 17 years. Married only 14.
Red Dog says DP loves sloppy couplers. I just don't get the point. Like, who cares? I just like that and scratches on counterweights. Whoop-de freaking deal. I just it just blows my mind that people care about that and they see a loose coupler and they automatically assume that it's a bad deal, but it's not, guys. The machine still operates great. Ryan Weber's got some more for the
we're getting a minivan fun.
Hubert wants to know if I would buy the HX85A, which is the Hyundai I have in my possession right now. Absolutely. If I needed that size machine, I would buy that machine in a heartbeat. Captain Kleeman's covered really well. I love that machine. I don't know if I would personally buy that size. I would prefer to have the smaller size, the 55. But man, I love that machine.
I'm interrupting here, but you got a chip tooth?
No, not today.
Well, somebody said you got one. I didn't know what happened.
Nope. Are you going to trade in the 304? The 304 is the machine I use the least, and mechanically, it's very sound machine. It mechanically, it's a very good machine. So eventually, but I got other things on the upgrade list before I upgrade to 304. So,
whose family originally lived next to Logger Wade? Mine.
Yep. She's lived next to Logger Wade her whole life. I moved here, so.
Yep.
We call it the man van, not the vamper.
When is the camper and the fire pit coming? Well,
the fire pit is still up for negotiation.
Yeah. I just need some level ground, and the fire pit could happen ASAP.
Digging Life 21, what's up, buddy? Hopefully everything's good in your part of the world.
The camper, we gotta get with Hoover on getting him the van so he can start the process. So hopefully it's sooner rather than later.
Yeah. So, oh man, quit
we
picking on.
We can't call it the man van because you are not using it.
No, but it is my parts runner. I gotta tell a funny story.
It's your parts runner, but not gonna be your parts runner when it becomes the vamper.
Digging Nation, my uncle had a large excavating business. He ran Cabelcos. He loved those things, but the support farm around here, the dealer has dried up, and just haven't seen a whole lot of them. KMD, how are you? I think he said that man behind the scenes said you're supposed to be sending some sweatshirts. I'll keep an eye out for that. Maybe I do or don't have those yet. I don't know. I apologize, guys. If you send me messages or stuff like that, it has been crazy. Everything has been just absolutely insanely crazy. We have been busy. What you guys see on Lieutenant Dan right now is actually you guys are caught up to real life. There's one more video coming, and it's of me and Aaron going up to the factory and getting a tour of the bed being built. But we have not had a chance to work on it in the shop anymore. Aaron got called back to work. Dirt's been dry. We've been going just wide open crazy. So yeah, it's
you need a replacement man van. Well, that was kind of in the conversation of me getting to use the van. He was trying to buy another work truck.
Yeah. So, well, there's a couple things I
told him if he wanted to buy a work truck, he had to buy me a van or buy me a camper.
Ed, are you talking about the garage that I work in now? I did build this shop, but we built it back in 2004. There is no video of me building it, but I do have a very in-depth shop tour video that you can find on my channel and check it out. But real quick, my story on the man van. So whenever me and Aaron were working on the Lieutenant Dan, we went a few towns down to get the drive shaft built. That day we went and did the video with Scott at the drive shaft shop there. Well, a guy spotted us in the van. Like, he recognized the van and chased us down and went to get a picture with us. Of all vehicles he spots, it's the van.
I have built a fire pit before. We had one down on a different spot at our house, and I want to move it up closer, but the area is not level, which is why I haven't built it yet. But I can do it on my own.
You should find somebody who owns an excavating business.
I know, right?
The skid steer was sitting here one day. I told her how to run it, and I said, go for it.
You did not.
I did.
Next time it's here, I'm just going to get in it and do it myself.
See you, Digging Nation 21. I just heard you got over 100 subscribers last night, I believe. Congratulations on that. Alan says, hello from Australia. How you guys doing over there? Is it over there or down there? Around there? Somewhere there? I don't know. What is Australia? It's over there somewhere. We'll go with over there. So, SOT Metalworks needs to build you a DP fire ring. That's definitely a possibility. Would I like having a bigger size machine than the 140? I talk about this in the video, I think, where we're digging the basement on the 2-story ICF house. I like having 2 excavators the size I got, because if I need a bigger excavator, I just combine the 2 and make a bigger excavator. The thing about the small excavators is they're so easy and so nimble to move. I would maybe consider getting a 160 size, but I don't think I would go any bigger than that for what I do. If I need anything bigger than 160, I'd probably just rent it for a one-off deal. So possibly, but maybe not. I don't know if that answers your question very good. Hello from Kentucky, Sean. How are you from PA? So anyways, the camper update. The camper update is we're going to turn the van. No, let me rephrase that. Officer Hoover is going to turn the van into a Vamper. I'm out of this deal. I refuse to own a camper. I'm still not going to own a camper.
And let me just say, if you've ever Googled transforming a van into a camper, there are so many cool ideas. It's going to be cool.
I'm being neglected tonight because...
Oh, I got some money. Mrs. Dirt Perfect's camper fund.
It's Lefty's. Hey, Lefty's Garden. I'm gonna grab some here real quick.
Okay.
So I've been using this camera the last 3 or 4 days, pretty regular. And if it wasn't for Lefty's Garden, I don't think I would still have this camera in my possession, because she's the one that sent you the metal detector, which was awesome. Sent us the metal detector to find this camera, and that was back in the fall. And I still use this camera. I've used it the last 3 or 4 days straight. So thanks for that again.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go do some treasure hunting with that thing again soon.
Yeah, it's getting warm out here. You guys need to take it down to the beach with you. What year is my loader? My loader is an 84, I believe. The camper fund's up to 3,060.
Yes.
I was thinking the other way there, wood and metal. I was thinking I only had to put 2,940 in now.
No, I like the way he's thinking.
I don't know about that. The shaggin' wagon?
No, he's not allowed.
What? You're going to be shagging with somebody else?
No, it's mine. You wouldn't buy me a camper.
Oh.
It's my van. It's going to be my Vamper.
Dana, yeah, the white van. So here's the deal. Yeah, so I'm being neglected tonight. We're out of Pepsi, so I got to drink Dr. Pepper. So whenever Jenna got her new car, the van didn't have a lot of miles on it. Wasn't worth a lot of money. So I
wasn't convinced I liked my new vehicle, so I wasn't letting him get rid of the van anyway.
I just decided that I was just going to keep it around for a cheap parts runner, and that's what I've used it for about the last year. Is just a cheap parts runner. It still runs good, still works good, and I don't know. It'll work good for a Vamper, I guess. So
Trenton Alley on YouTube. I'll have to
Northern Living. Yeah, we'll check that out. No, if she knew how much money I spent on Lieutenant Dan, I'd probably be sleeping in Lieutenant Dan.
Well, I got a pretty good idea, and I'm not quite sure why I can't have a camper.
Because I spent all my money on Lieutenant Dan.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's getting ready to add to a new column to the
trade
list.
The van for a camper. Okay, I really want a camper, but I really think this van bamper thing is going to be the coolest thing ever.
Keep hitting the table with your phone there. You're making weird
It's
noises.
making that loud of noises?
It
I'm
is.
sorry.
Doze and Dennis, doing good, buddy. How are you? Hopefully everything's good up there, and hopefully everything's good up there in New York where you guys are at. Yeah, Red Dog is.
Sorry, I forgot.
Oh my goodness!
Forgot. Take the headphones off.
No, because I can hear what everybody else hears. So, but to see, the problem is if she buys a camper, then she's going to need a truck to pull it with, and I'm going to get thousands of questions about how you hook this thing up and how.
I told you I wanted a small enough thing that I could handle it on my own. I don't want a ginormous one.
Adam wants to know what kind of new work truck I'd get. So here, the work truck I got, I love. I'm going to get a new work truck, but my ultimate goal is to find an 84 Chevy, 3/4 ton, 4-wheel drive, 4-speed preferably. And I found one the other day. It's $10,000.
No.
And then I've been hiding the fact that I bought a brush cutter, and it was also $10,000.
Yeah.
So I showed her this truck to kind of see her reaction to like what would happen if I bought this and it wasn't good. Then a couple of days later, she noticed 10 grand was missing from the account, and I come home. She's like, "Where's the truck?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Where's the truck? I know you bought the truck." I'm like, "I didn't buy no truck." So she was happy I bought a brush cutter, not a truck. So my plan worked out great. Flawless.
He's ridiculous. We're not buying that kind of truck. We've already discussed this.
We'll see.
No.
See, Brian says Lieutenant Dan is a write-off for the next 10 years. I've spent a lot of money on that truck. It's a shame.
Yeah, it's bad, people. It's bad.
What transmission am I putting Lieutenant Dan? Lieutenant Dan has an 8LL in it. It was already in there when I got. Yes, wood and metal, no square body. Yes,
SOT,
awesome.
You know what the kid said the other day? Kleeman was here working on what's the red truck? Whatever that is. The dump truck. And Gunnar told us that we just needed to drive that thing camping and it's got a lid on the top. We could just camp in it. Yeah. You just camp in it.
Oh my goodness. Use the camper, right? I can be a write-off too. The camper is going to be a dead expense. I've never known anybody that made money off selling a camper except for the dealership.
It's going to be the funnest. A teardrop trailer, like one of those teardrop camper things. That's what I was going to get.
It'll make me cry. It'll be a teardrop. All right.
I was going to get one of them, but then
Super Dave, appreciate that.
He likes to shut me down on all my ideas.
I don't shut you down.
Come on.
I spend a month.
If it don't make money, we don't get to purchase it around here.
Captain Kleeman is definitely on your side.
It's all like make videos and any trip you make. Hey, yes, Captain's got my back. Hey, I was having a conversation with him, and he totally agrees. Camping is
of course
so fun.
He agrees. He don't live with you.
Listen, read his comment right there. Campers aren't about making money. They are about making memories.
But think about all the other memories we can make.
Should I say that again louder in your headphones?
Wait a minute. I have a lot of memories of a camper growing up, and not one of them is a good memory. Hence why I don't want a camper.
He's boring.
Campers are a pain in the rear. Thank you, Jeff.
No.
Mrs. SOT, no more nights than I spend in a hotel room. I will happily pay that bill. Don't have to worry about everything else that comes along with the hotel.
So what are you going to do when the van doesn't want to go anymore? You going to buy me a truck to pull the van so I don't have to buy a camper?
Yes, buy a trailer to put your camper on, then you'll have your camper.
You would.
Digging Live 21, you're supposed to be on my side, buddy. You are supposed to be on my side.
He makes lots of valid points.
Kleeman?
Yeah.
So if you're going to go all Kleeman and all me, you remember whenever Kleeman first started hanging around, you didn't like him? Now you're his best friend?
That's not true.
I'll throw you under the bus.
It's not true.
It is true.
No, it isn't.
It is too.
You got to remember when Kleeman came around, he was a young pup way back when.
Now you're calling him old? No, you're really trying to get Kleeman, I wouldn't take that stuff. I'd switch teams, buddy. I'd switch teams.
He came around a long time ago. That was a lot of years ago. I already have a tent. That's boring.
Tom, the problem with doing something like Captain Kleeman does is she likes to be mobile. Captain Kleeman's setup is pretty permanent. So pretty permanent. So I don't know if that'll quite work for what we got going on. So
He sold his camper and bought a
Did you see
tent.
what Captain Cleveland said? Not many people like me. No worries.
Oh,
Oh, it's all fun and games.
It
I had a
is.
guy the other day, and he was irritated at me because of the way I talked to Captain Kleeman and man behind the scenes. And I'm like, dude, this just our relationship. Like, it's the way we operate. It's the way we interact.
and they're not mad about how you talk to me.
Well, hold on, I'll get to you in a minute. But like people who come visit that are around us for the first time, like they're amazed that whenever the camera's off, we still have the same conversations. Like we don't like put anything on for show. It's the way we interact on a regular basis. It's just we all have the utmost respect for each other. It's just us having.
This
fun.
guy over here doesn't camp. Like it's me and the kids that go camping. He will show up.
Somebody
during the
has
day
to pay for the habit,
and then drive home at night and sleep in his own bed.
Somebody's got to pay for the habit. I mean, somebody's got to work. Yeah, Dennis says nothing says memories like waking up in a wet tent.
Yeah, that happens. It's not cool, but it's fun.
Yeah, see, Wesley lost his butt on a camper. I'm telling you, campers are just
Well, that's why we're investing in a vamper and not a camper, guys. It's going to be the coolest thing. Y'all are going to be so jealous of this thing.
I've conceded $3,000 to this project. I'm out.
I'm glad your budget went up from what you originally told me, so that's good.
What?
You told me $2,500, and I took it upon myself to tell Hoover we got $3,000.
That's it. You're cut off at $3,000. At $3,060 because you got $50.
I was going to say it's going to be cool.
I hope so.
It is. I'm going to love it. It's going to be the coolest thing ever. Everybody's going to be jealous. They were going to wish they could turn their van into a camper.
Not this guy. Not this guy. So we did a live feed on this channel. I see a couple of you commenting about turning Lieutenant Dan into a camper. Wade was on here going on about how the Lieutenant Dan bed has a vibrator on it. So he said it'd be like one of the old hotel rooms where you put the quarters in the bed and it vibrates. Poor Junior, he spit his beer all over me. He thought it was so funny. Miss Jenny, you're independent, but I'm gonna leave that one alone. Independent woman with her own income.
I do have my own income, so don't even start.
That's a sore subject around here. Oh man, where do we go from there? So, what's the other part of this conversation? Our fire pit.
Mm-hmm.
You got a fire pit? I seen it.
No, I don't.
I do. It's right out front. I promise. I seen it when I drove up a while ago.
Okay.
Is that not a sufficient fire pit? Silence? Is that what we get? Silence?
I guess.
Oh my goodness. I take good care of you and the kids. You cannot deny that fact at all.
I didn't say you didn't. Don't act like we don't take care of you.
Well,
99.9% of the time.
My desk is a little bit dirty. You think you could work on that a little bit?
What are you messing with?
Huh? I was going to take this off there. We don't need that on there no more. We'll go back to comments. How about that? It's just money. Yeah, that's one thing we do not have a whole lot of is money. We are broke as a joke. Let me tell you, it's rough around here. The silence scared me. Sorry. It's been crazy, guys. This year has started off. I don't know how this year is going to end up at, but it has started off like a rocket ship. Like it's going crazy. Heath says,
read Captain's comment.
What'd he say? One of the OGM inventory was liquidated.
I bet there's a lot of things down there that could be used.
Yeah, Captain, do you want the job of going through and liquidating that inventory? Because that's one reason why it's still the way it is, because I'm dreading that. I am dreading that whole ordeal.
Yeah, it's gonna be mess.
Who's the next person to do a live with you, Dirt Perfect? I think I'm gonna try to get with Dirt Boss. Me and Dirt Boss have been talking about trying to do a live together. He's not on here tonight, but he just got up around 20,000 subscribers. I think that's right. We've been talking about doing one We've been talking about doing one off and on here for a while, so I'll probably try to get with him. SOT says he has a really good looking Jeep fire pit.
Hey, I like that too. I just need some level ground to make it a cute little area and seating things.
So this reminds me, SOT Metalworks has designed a grill for Lefty's Garden. No, I actually own an old high school gym, and it is my storage unit. It's stocked full of all kinds of stuff. But SOT Metalworks has designed a preliminary drawing of the grill, and I love it. I'm going to post it most likely on my Facebook and Instagram pages in the next couple of days. So if you guys want to have some input on it, or if you want to look at it and give me your thoughts on it, make sure you head over to my Facebook and Instagram pages. It'll probably be on there before the end of the week. Yeah, I really like the design, and I really like the direction he's going with it. I'm pretty happy with it the way it is, but I definitely want to get your guys' take on it and see what you guys think. So Michael, appreciate that. So yeah, head over. If you don't follow me on Facebook and Instagram, I know some of you aren't Facebook and Instagram fans. That's perfectly fine. No big deal. But I usually do something over there. I usually post up-to-date stuff over there and stuff like this. So if you guys want some input on the grill, head over there. I'll post a picture of it in the next couple of days, and we'll see what's going on. So
the new dog is doing good. Him and Maggie are getting along finally. So
he wants to know if I'm going to do something cool if I hit 100,000 subs. I haven't really thought about it. I mean, I've figured I'm pretty good ways off from hitting 100,000 if I even ever get there. I'm not sure if I'll even make it. I don't know. We may do. It depends on the timing.
Where are you at now?
I don't even know. I really don't even know. 70,000 maybe. So yeah, if the timing pans out, I would love to do something cool, blow a car up. I don't know, something weird, something crazy. But no guarantees. So we're gonna sell merchandise so Mrs. Dirt Perfect needs to get her merchandise going.
Yeah.
Jeff, you bring up a good point. Meet and greet. So for you guys who have been following me for a while, we were going to try to have a meet and greet this spring. We're going to try to have a meet and greet this spring, and because of everything going on with COVID and all the crazy restrictions, 74.7. Ooh, we're getting there. Almost 75. So with everything going on, we couldn't do the meet and greet. So here's what the preliminary plan is at this point. I don't have all the details, but smash a camper at 100K. That's a good idea, actually.
Drive over a tent.
These are some good ideas. I'd love to think that I had Lieutenant Dan going by the time I hit 100,000 subscribers and we could like ramp a car or something, but I'm no promises on that.
Jeez, let's spend all this money and then go ramp a car.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Great.
So blow up the vamper. So what was I even talking about? I was going with somewhere with this.
100 meet and greet.
Oh, the meet and greet. So September 28th, I believe it is. They are having a utility equipment expo in Louisville, Kentucky. I plan to be at that expo and at least spend most likely a couple hours doing a meet and greet at the Hyundai booth. So if you guys want to travel to Louisville, or if you're going to be around Louisville for that expo, I will post on my social media as it gets closer. But I will be there at least for 2 hours one day, most likely that Thursday. The following March, like a year from now, we are going to try to have a meet and greet here in Derby with a bunch of other YouTubers and kind of what we were going to do previously, and hoping to kind of start scheduling that throughout the late fall and the winter and get all that stuff all scheduled up. I still also plan to do my fundraiser for the trades, hoping to get that all kicked off sometime this summer. I may have to hire somebody to hire somebody to help me on that. I don't know. It's things are crazy right now. Somebody said something about a 2X gray hoodie. We've kind of discontinued the gray hoodies. If you email Neil, she may be able to special order you one, but I don't think we're going to.
They might be talking about this one you have, because somebody asked me
this is the charcoal one.
Somebody asked me if I was going to get these on the website, and I just said I didn't know.
and blow up the Kubota skid steer. Oh, if you only knew how many times I have thought about doing that. So.
Oh, and Miss SOT said she'll bring the deodorant.
Yeah. Miss SOT. Yeah, the first equipment.
Miss SOT is his YouTube wife. When I am not around, she is around, and she got to take care of him because he is a hot mess on his own.
Yeah, what you guys don't know is behind the scenes, it takes a small army to keep me going. I don't even know how to even begin to describe how much stuff is going on behind the scenes. It is absolutely insane. You guys stay tuned to the channel. There's going to be some big announcements coming up here in the next month or two, I believe. A lot of cool stuff going on. You guys already know about the Hyundai we got, which we're loving that machine. That thing is awesome. I think we got some goodies coming for it. So don't know that for sure yet, but stay tuned for that. Yeah, Neil's talking about the one I'm wearing. We don't sell the one I'm wearing, do we?
I don't have it. No, those were just ones I had ordered for him to wear other than black. But we might add those to the list of things. I'm not sure.
Art says the Christmas morning scavenger hunt. Yeah, that was that's a pretty good tradition that we have going on here. So
you want me to sell some Dirt Perfect hoodies with the grease and oil stains? I got plenty of those. You want some work pants too? I can totally hook you up.
Oh, behind every man is a woman yelling at him. Yep, pretty much. I spend a lot of time. Did I buy Todd? Did I buy the Hyundai? No, the Hyundai I have is actually the new model. It's the A series, and there's only a few of them in the States. But it's got an updated cab on it. It's got a lot of cool features on it. I really do like it. So this here's a demo model they gave me for a while to make videos and kind of get my thoughts on it. I won't be buying this one because of the size, but it does have me very interested in buying one to replace the 304 here at some point. That's looking pretty likely here, kind of seeing how things go on. So SOT Metalworks coming in with a link there. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So Todd, to answer your question, I did not buy the Hyundai. It's a demo model from Hyundai. Those guys, man, I tell you what, Hyundai, that is an amazing company to work with. I've dealt with some other large manufacturers. I've been very fortunate to have some offers from some other manufacturers, and I have dabbled in that a little bit. But Hyundai, hands down, is just they are awesome to work with. Everybody I've met at that company has just been top notch, and I really do like their equipment. I can't blow holes in their equipment. I mean, I love it. It's
I just want to change the subject for 2 seconds.
I'm talking about important stuff.
I know you are, but Lefty's Garden wants to know if you bought a separate washing machine to wash your work clothes in. Everybody want to hear that answer?
No.
No, he did not. We did not do that. Did we now? Okay, go back to your...
Jeff, do they make anything? Hyundai does not currently make a skid steer, so but they do make something very similar to my 304, which I'm hoping to maybe launch onto. Tony's is asking about front zip hoodies.
Tim, go to dirtperfect1.com, and that's where you can get your merchandise.
Yeah.
I don't have any front zip hoodies. That's something we've been talking about adding to the list.
Yeah, we kind of got hammered there around
hoodies are sell like crazy. I can't keep those suckers in stock. Y'all sell me out all the time.
SV40 is a mini excavator. That would be probably between they sell a 35 and a 55. So somewhere in there. Yeah, they make 4 different size mini excavators. I believe, but I was really, really impressed with that 145 I had, and I'm even more impressed with this 85 I have. This thing is awesome. Somebody's asked you a couple times about a rototilt. Would you like to have one on any of your rotator? No, rototilt or a steel wrist. I get asked that a lot, and my answer is Digging Life, man. Oh, yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. Digging Life's got an awesome channel. He's growing pretty fast. If you guys want to, run over to Digging Life and check him out. He's got a lot of cool stuff going on. He's a small guy, and he gives a lot of advice about how to get into business. And if you want to get smarted, you may get going there. Andrew wants to know if I ever watch Andrew Carmala. My thoughts. I do watch him occasionally, and it's entertaining. I mean, that's why everybody watches him. He's entertaining. He's very good and very clever about what he does. I don't agree with some of his practices and some techniques, but they keep me watching, and that's the whole game of YouTube. So kudos to him.
Hey, do you have reverse cameras on your trucks?
Nope, I don't have reverse cameras on any of my trucks. The only thing that I own that has a camera on it is the Volvo 140.
And I can't believe how you can line up a trailer hitch first go.
Just, I don't know. You do it enough times, you just nail it. I don't know. I just do it.
Okay, then.
I can honestly hook a trailer up, line it up better by myself in the mirrors, and I can't have somebody showing me. So
school's not out to the end of May for us.
Somebody was asking about the engine in Lieutenant Dan. It is an 855 big cam Cummins. I'm not a huge Cummins fan, but I do think that's one of their better engines. I don't quite mind that Cummins engine as much as some of the other ones. So
TSP wall cleaner. Have to try that.
On what?
To take the grease out of your clothes.
I don't have grease on my clothes. I don't get dirty. What are you talking about? If you
stand up, I bet everybody could see the stains all over your shirt right now.
What you posted, you just posted, gosh dang it, our Easter pictures, and nobody recognized me because I was all cleaned up. So
yeah.
Doze and Dennis, you said you visited him last week. Did you visit Andrew? Is that who you went to?
Tim, the Toolman Taylor.
He lives right next door to us.
What?
Tim Taylor. He lives right next. That's our neighbor. I'm serious.
I mean, his parent. Okay, whatever.
Does Tim Taylor not live next door to us?
I mean, he doesn't now.
He did.
Okay.
His mom and dad, Wilson, still lives over there.
Oh, you are so full of it.
We do have a neighbor named Tim Taylor, or did at one time. What am I going to incorporate one into sound deadening? And yes, of some sort. We're going to put some sound dampening in there. Farmer Chris. Is Farmer Chris on here?
Well, it looks like Miss SOT said something to him, so maybe his name.
Ian Coleman, you got it right. I don't know. We talked about putting some cameras on Lieutenant Dan in place of mirrors, but I don't know for sure. I don't know. I'm not against backup cameras. It's just something else to keep working, though. A mirror, as long as Captain Kleeman's not around, a mirror is pretty low maintenance. Sorry, Captain.
So, are you guys ever going to let that poor guy live that
That's
down?
what made him YouTube famous, was his mirror incident. So we got to keep, it is what it is. So, do you ever watch Ken White Construction? I have watched Ken White Construction. I can't, man, I struggle through those. I'll be honest with you. It just don't seem authentic. It's too edited.
Farmer Chris is on here. See,
there
he is.
So I think Ken White has a good channel, but I think he's going after a different audience than what I am or what I'm going after. So I've never met the guy. I never talked to him. He seems like a really cool dude. He's got a cool operation. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's just not my cup of tea. That's the biggest thing to put on that. 73 Diamond Rio. One of these days, I'm going to get up there to visit him. He's got some cool stuff. Yeah. Diamond Rio is exactly right. You hook these trailers up to the same vehicles time and time again. You just pick something in the mirror that you know you need to line up on, you bumper and run and go with it. So I don't know. I'm not against backup cameras, but they're just something else to keep working. And then you get dependent on it, and it quits working, and it's a whole big mess. Simple is better. I just like simple. Matt, yeah, you're right. If you know how to drive, you don't need cameras. Whenever I had the Hyundai machine had a really good high-res camera in it. And I did kind of get dependent on using that thing. It was pretty handy. And whenever you went in reverse, it automatically popped up on the screen, which was really nice. The Volvo, the resolution on the camera is not good enough. And then you have to hit a button to get it to pop up, and it's just not convenient. So I'm back to using mirrors on the Volvo, but I will tell you one piece of equipment I wish I had a backup camera in. It's the skid steer. Every time I go in reverse in a skid steer, I feel like I'm going to run somebody over. So I do wish I had one on the skid steer. But everything else I can pretty much do without. So yeah. Somebody asked me if I watch Let's Dig 18. Yeah, me and Chris, I'd consider Chris to be a pretty good friend. We usually talk on the phone about once a week. I don't watch all of his videos, but I watch as many of them as I can. And Chris is a good guy and one hell of an operator. And we're going to get together at some point. And we've done a few videos together in the past, and got a few more planned in the future. So Chris is one of the originals. So Chris is a pretty good dude. Ro, how are you? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to add one into the Kubota skid steer. I don't feel like that POS is worth any more money into it. But whenever I get a new skid steer, I will probably make sure that's an option on one. That's one piece of equipment I would like to have on there. So,
why'd you choose green for Lieutenant Dan?
That has been the Dirt Perfect company colors for what, 15 years?
Oh my gosh, guys. We have been painting vehicles that color of green forever. You at least chose lime green for our
the only semi I've ever owned that has not been green is the C8500.
I don't know what that is.
The red dump truck I got now. Every other dump truck I've bought, every other semi I've bought, I've painted that color green. It's just what I'm known for. So Bailey should have bought a cat skid steer. Nope, not happening. There is reasons why I will never own a cat skid steer. Mostly because the front door on them is, and I'm not paying for a name. I just refuse to do it. No. Let's Dig's how you found Dirt Perfect. Yeah, I think a lot of people come over from Chris's channel onto my channel, and a lot of people that watch my channel watch his channel. Is going back and forth. New pocket tees coming soon. That is a great question. Don't bait my dump truck. Chris is convinced I'm going to sell him the dump truck. Chris, the price just went up $2,500. Captain put all new tires around it. That could be the best of both worlds, though, because I could sell it to Chris and then still use it when I need it. So maybe that will be the way to go. So, cat or John Deere skid steer? I would possibly consider a John Deere skid steer. I would not consider a cat, but you guys know my relationship with the local John Deere dealer. We've been working on that, but got a long ways to go there. Do I watch Jay Pay Dirt? Yeah, this is like, who do I watch on, like, one-on-one, who do I watch on YouTube? I've met Jeff Anderson.
Okay, your service truck isn't green, it's white.
This is true. Now it's green, it's white now.
We are now.
I said semis, and the service truck's not a semi.
Yeah.
But I've met Jeff in person. We met out at Con Expo, and I love the old iron on Jeff's channel. I try to catch some of the videos with some of the old iron in them. I don't watch him religiously, but Jeff's got a good channel. Jeff's a good guy. So Takakuchi skid steers, yeah, that's pretty high on the list. It's probably going to be a Takakuchi or a JCB. But I don't think the JCB makes a 100-horse skid steer, so they may be out. So there's your option of where I'm probably going with this. No, we haven't put the new mud flaps on the truck yet. We haven't worked on the truck since we painted it. We haven't worked on the truck in almost a month and a half.
Did you see Farmer Chris's comment? I think we both agree we'd like to try a JCB skid steer.
Yes. Whenever I first started talking about JCB skid steers, Farmer Chris told me I was crazy. I was insane. I was nuts, yada, yada, yada. And now he's shopping for one.
Miss Jenna does not paint anything green. I don't like that color anymore. He's ruined it for me. So no, green is out for me.
Probably not going to paint the service truck. I don't paint my pickup trucks, just paint my semis.
Yeah.
Dan said he used to live in Lake Crystal, Minnesota. Yeah, we were there. We spent about a day and a half there. Grant Bobcat, nope.
Oh.
Bobcats are worse to work on than Kubota. Would it be a TL10? No, I'm probably going to go, if I go Takahauchi, I'm probably going to go with the big boy. I'm probably going to go with a 12. Refurbished the green extended cab. I think I'm going to sell the green extended cab. Haven't quite decided yet. It's a good truck, but I don't know. There's a lot of things they're going to miss and hit and shake here a little bit and see what's.
Because he's hoping for a new truck, guys. That's what he's really
Would I
hoping for.
try a telehandler skid steer? Yes, that's one thing I really like about the JCBs. Yeah, looks. I think you're right, Jeff. All the 74 horses is for emissions. They keep them under 75. There's one thing I have learned from the Kubota with what I do. I definitely need the 100 horse. I definitely need the power for what I do. ICF questions. Windows 1 and 2 change. Where to go? Depends, Robert. You know, if it's I actually got a whole video on cutting a window in. We've changed them before. It's just saw out the concrete, put a new buck in, and go on with it. It's a little bit of work, but it's not the end of the world. Second story ones, you almost need a man lift or scaffolding. Main level, you can do it off a ladder. We've done it before. It's not a huge ordeal. The trick is to cut the foam back so you can get the saw in there deep enough to actually cut the concrete. Measure perfect from the outside to inside, whacker, chipper. You're good to go. Yeah, it's KDM. That's one thing that eliminates a lot of models is I absolutely refuse. Sparky's Garage, appreciate that. Absolutely refuse to own anything that don't have a roll-up door on the front of it. You get used to that thing. Not happening. So that's either Kubota, Takakauchi, or JCB. That's what I'm down to because have I heard of Komatsu? Oh yeah. A lot of Komatsu stuff around here. So no, I don't watch a whole lot of R&R buildings, but I do see I know who you're talking about. Dr. Pepper is a Pepsi product. That's correct, Fat Dan. I do agree with you completely. What are you doing over there? You're not even in our conversation anymore.
Sorry, you're talking about machines. I don't know those.
Is that your phone blowing up or my phone blowing up? Oh, that's my phone blowing up. All right, we'll have to put that on silent because it ain't gonna quit now. So, yeah, the front door is so much safer. I mean, I can get out of my skid steer in any position at any given time. I can run it with the front door open so I can communicate with the people I'm working with if I don't have a radio. Northern Living, see you guys.
See ya.
Communication and access in and out is huge. That's one thing I love about that JCB machine is you just roll right out the side. Ryan from How Farms Work has a JCB. I think he demoed it from them and then they end up going on. The only problem with the JCB is they're not 100 horse. Volvo used to have a partnership with JCB. They don't produce those no more. But the Takakauchi actually is the only company that purpose builds a track machine. And I do like some of the engineering on it, especially the newer ones of the way they're made. That's probably the direction I'm going to lead in. But the aggravating part about the Kubota is operating the machine. Match channel is NYA Millennial, Billy. NYA Millennial. Operating the machine, the Kubota machine, I really do like the way it operates. It's very well balanced. It's smooth. It does everything it's supposed to. But man, oh man, some of the engineering on that thing, I just want to strangle somebody. It is what it is. So,
several people are saying Dr. Pepper is not a Pepsi product.
Oh, isn't it? I don't know. I always thought it was because everywhere they got Pepsi, they got Dr. Pepper. Because I don't know, could be wrong. Sorry, I don't drink a whole lot of Dr. Pepper. Lefty's Garden says she loves Dr. Pepper.
I do too.
But yeah, the man, you run a skid steer with a roll up door, and then you go and hop in one that don't have a roll up door, and you're like bang, 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 and then the door is destroyed, and there's $400, and yada yada yada, and I ain't doing it. And people that are brand loyal drive me crazy. I don't buy a piece of equipment because it has a certain sticker on it. I buy a piece of equipment because I think it'll do the job better than any other piece of equipment made. I don't care what the brand is. I don't care if it's Hyundai, Mustang, Takaguchi, Kubota, yada 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 yada. It's so yeah, it is what it is. So did you get the Rattler link? Yes, Steven, I did. Now, Steven, I'll give you a heads up. There's another video that was filmed after that I talk about this again. So I did get the link and I've sent it to a few people. And if you see the video being posted again, it was because it was filmed before I got all these links coming in. So yes, appreciate that quite a bit. We actually got some really cool, unless it's a Chevy. I like my Chevys not because I think they're the best vehicle made. I don't think they're the best vehicle made. They're just the cheapest and easiest to work on, and that's what I know. That's the only reasons why I got them. The Mustangs, I think they're pretty good for what they are. They got their purpose. My neighbor up the road's got one, absolutely loves it. So, what was I going to say? I was going somewhere important with this. I don't know. Am I putting you to sleep over there?
Maybe.
Yeah. So, yeah, Andrew, I'm not completely buying that. There's some crossover. There's some crossover between the two there. Dr. Pepper is not a Coke or Pepsi project, Google says. Dr. Pepper is one of its own. So, yeah, the case skid steer, Eric, that thing made me love my Kubota skid steer. ASVs, yes, I have looked at the ASVs, and I've actually talked to John from Upstate Brush Control about his ASVs. I think them are very good machines, but I think they're purpose built for a few things, and I don't know if they're the right machine for me. But I do think they are pretty good. Would I consider the Tesla pickup? No, absolutely not. Maybe in 15 years when they get some bugs worked out of it and it's a real truck, maybe. But right now, no. All right. Arizona, how are you doing from Arizona? So we'll wrap this up here real quick, guys. Mrs. Dirt Perfect is going to get a version of a camper.
We are getting a Vamper.
We're going to convert.
I am getting a fire pit too.
Let's go with the camper first and see where it goes.
Hey, you realize I know people. We gotta have a fire pit this summer. So if you're not going to do it,
a fire pit.
I am going to get someone to bring all the things that I need here.
Oh, let's see. Roger, good. I hate to say it, whenever it comes to a compact tractor, you pay for them, but John Deere is leaps and bounds above everybody else in the compact tractor market. They are, yeah, John Deere's got it going on in the contract. Yeah.
I've sent Hoover lots of pictures and ideas.
So Officer Hoover's going to take my parts van, which is her old van, and convert it into a Vamper for her, not me. Fire pit.
Hey, we're going to get one of those too. I have the stuff to make a fire pit. I just would like the ground level. I don't want my fire pit sitting like this.
You know, a good excavator could do that for you.
I mean, I know, right? Somebody that owns all the things. Like, I mean, it's getting ridiculous.
Oh, man. Yeah.
If nothing else, I'll just, because I want you to go get all the little stuff to make it a pretty little area.
We're working on it. So
you just get the stuff to make it pretty, and I'll just buy a fire pit from SOT.
What compares to the 120 in my eyes? Nothing. That machine's a rare bird. It was just one of those machines, in my opinion, that they just got everything right on. And for its size, and it's just a good solid machine. A lot of them John Deere C model machines were that way. So I don't know.
Yes, Jeff, I've seen those before, and I am not shoveling it, people. Not doing it. I put these little cute little what are the rocks?
Field bed rock.
In my flower bed. And do you know that I had an adult shovel and it went missing? So you know how I had to use?
Tell us, dear. Tell us.
Beach shovels from our children to haul them, because somebody takes every piece of thing I get, he takes it, and then it's on a truck or something.
Jeff wants to know why I just don't buy another 120. I'm not the only one that thinks they're amazing machines. They are very hard to find, and they're very hard to find, and the ones that you do find are 15, 16, 17,000 hours, and they're flat wore out. That's why I rebuilt mine. Captain Kleeman's on here. He sent me some links to ones occasionally. I'm not against it. If I found another one, I would buy one. But you got to keep up with the times too. And I'd like to find a newer machine that would compete with it. That HX 145 Hyundai, it operated very similar. I don't know. I didn't run it for 12,000 hours like I ran the John Deere, but the way it operated and the strength, it was pretty similar. A lot closer than the Volvo is to it. But the Volvo's got its place too. There's things the Volvo does better than the John Deere, and there's things the John Deere does better than the Volvo. So it just depends on what you're doing. So, but hopefully by the end of the summer, she'll have a fire pit. I did pour you a basketball goal.
We did get
so
one
you guys
of
will
those.
see some videos. We have some concrete poured out here.
But guess where the basketball goal is at? Anybody want to take any guesses? Because if anybody saw the truck and the tires and all the things were on the basketball court, the basketball goal isn't even up now. It's moved.
It's a multi-purpose pad. So somebody wants me to teach you how to run equipment. You think that's ever going to happen?
Nope.
Not going to happen.
I mean, I'll run it, but y'all ain't going to see it.
Yeah. She's actually a pretty good little operator. She actually dug part of the electric trench coming into the house years ago, but she has no desire to do it on camera. So you guys will probably never see that. So
for my own personal reasons, I would maybe let you see a picture, but I'm not going to video it. Sorry about you.
But anyways, guys, as always, we got a lot of cool videos coming up. We have actually a cool personal video in the
the tire shop. I noticed, Captain. I noticed.
In the link in the description to this video, I have a link to the new podcast we posted today. Was just talking about kind of thoughts on life a little bit. There's a link to
Thoughts on life. Huh?
Yeah, there's a link to the Mrs. Dirt Perfect's channel, and there's a link to the SOT Metalworks channel because these two are in a race to 5,000 subscribers. So,
oh yeah, guys, come on!
You guys want to go?
SOT Metalworks and Mrs. Dirt Perfect. Go like and subscribe to both, please.
You guys check the links in the description there and see what's going on. So, I don't know. I got a feeling I'm going to have a new skid steer by the end of the year, just because I can't stand the one I got. And there's a lot of other cool announcements that may possibly be coming up. So stay tuned for that. Camper Vampers in the works.
Read Lefty's garden comment.
Avengers being signal if you want a fire pit. Oh yeah. They
already saw a picture of you of me running equipment. So see, I've done it.
Yeah.
When did they see that? What have I done?
I don't remember.
Did you share something?
I've got Macy running equipment on the channel more than I do you. She's helped me up with the basketball, the go-kart track a few times. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Had over 1,000 people in here. That's absolutely awesome.
Right now.
Stay tuned to Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you, Super Dave.
Facebook and Instagram. I will be posting pictures of the proposed grill for Lieutenant Dan that SOT Metalworks come up with. It's absolutely awesome. And always posting pictures on there of cool stuff we got going on a daily basis. So be sure you check that out. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
See ya.